Hi all, welcome back. Hal here, another 7 Days to Die behind the scenes. So, as you may or may not remember, last time I was out gathering some resource, and I realized that it was getting kind of late in the day, so I needed to secure an area to bunker down for the night. So basically what I did is just built out a very quick framed area. We'll eventually put a door on it, and then we'll start digging down a bit as well. The reason I chose to do this is that I just wanted someplace fairly quick and easy. Like I said before, this is not meant to be a long-term base. It really is just a chance to start securing the resources that we'll need to start building that bigger base eventually. So after going through the inventory, my main thought at this point is that I really need to make sure that I'm set for the night. So I'm going to dig down, secure a small area where I can put down a bed, maybe a forge or two, some campfires, just something to, basically be able to start building from. I get a couple of tiles down and I realize I don't have any clay. So next time that'll be one of the things I have to go after. But yeah. So a bunch of people have been asking that for these videos, it's not just the time accelerated with music. You wanted to hear me give some commentary. So I'm gonna try doing that, see how it works. This is gonna be a shorter episode because I am going with a 4 times time acceleration. But otherwise, I hope everyone is enjoying the series so far. After this episode, it will get back into regular gameplay and should be the 20 to 25 minute length episodes, normal play. So we'll see how it all works out. But as you can see, I was running into a couple of complications when I was putting things down. I couldn't figure out exactly how I wanted to build the entrance area. And I realized that not only do I not have iron, I don't have... This is where I realized I don't have the clay. So I was trying to decide whether or not I wanted to risk going out trying to find some really quick or not. At which point I say, yeah, screw it. We'll see if there's anything that I can maybe find in the area, but yeah, I give up on that concept, that idea very quickly. So what I'll end up doing is continuing to dig down a little bit further. And then I'll build out a small, I think it's like a 3x2 or something like that space, so I can put some things down. But yeah, so this is a very quick, oh god, I need to get out of the, away from the zombies and, someplace to somewhat secure. With the changes, I have found that this is not necessarily the best idea anymore. A couple of the other guys that I know that or also tend to do this as their quick and dirty place to start, have found that with the gore block system and the more feral zombies, you will very quickly get penned into your little secure area, and if you are not lucky, the gore blocks will actually block you in. You have to dig yourself out. I'm not quite sure how that'll work with the ladders. And a lot of times in the game, when there's conflicts between the blocks, it will sometimes not generate the gore block, or the gore block will replace the item that's there, so like a ladder may disappear. I'll have to experiment with that a little bit more. One of the other things that I found out recently is that fire pits, they catch the zombies on fire as well as the player. I knew that they would catch the player on fire. I did not know that you could use them basically as traps. So I think fire pits may become one of the new replacements for the log spikes. So we'll see how it works out. I still think that the log spikes underwater are probably going to be about the best combination because the gore blocks don't spawn. So it allows you to have your spike perimeter if that's what you want to do, and not have to worry about the gore blocks defeating the spikes. But I'm kind of curious to how the fire pit idea will work out, so I'll probably build something in the actual base. Maybe have like a firewalking area, so that if the zombies get in, you know, they have to come across the fire. Generally speaking, they die not long after, so it should be a very viable defense system now. But we'll see. So yeah, right now I'm just relocating all my stuff from upstairs to downstairs, because even if I do get blocked in down there, at least then I have my supplies. And then going through, just making sure I'm not leaving anything behind. Everything at some point has a use, so, or potentially has a use. So yeah. So that's the first 5 minutes, 6 minutes. So other than that, really excited to see some of the changes that have been coming out in the game. 11.3 is now out. They fixed some of the problems. I believe they turned down some of the aggression on the zombies just a touch. They don't seem like they are quite as aggressive. I don't want to say aggressive. They don't seem to be quite as aware as they were previously. Physics have been added to the arrows. I'm still not happy about that. I think I really would prefer for them to either tune that a little bit better or to just remove it. But again, it's one of those, if you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. I've not found anybody who's really in the middle of the road with it. So it'll be interesting to see how it does continue to develop. There is an update coming for 7 Days to Die, where they're introducing some non-zombie creatures, including the bears. They're finally making it into the game. Mad Mole had been saying that he had them in the game. They are basically working, but he wants to have the guys do some better AI coding for them. So I have a feeling that when those actually hit, they are going to just wreck shop. They look brutal. They supposedly have really good hit points. I may have a bit of armor as well. They may have an armor factor. I'm expecting them to, honestly. I think they'll probably be about the same defensive value as what you get from leather. So it'll reduce the damage a bit and allow you to take a couple of hits without damage at all, or very little damage. So we'll see how it actually plays out, but it does look interesting. So again, just making sure I'm not leaving anything behind. I didn't realize when I went back that I had actually cleaned this place out. I thought I had left a few things, but going through, I found out no, I didn't. So other than this, at this point, I'm just figuring, okay, make sure nothing's left around, search the last couple of things, and then call it a night. Okay, and I think that's gonna about wrap it up this time. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button for more. Also hit the like button. If you didn't like the episode, let me know why in the comments below. As always, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day and spending that time with me. I know that your time is valuable, so it's always appreciated that when you stop in and spend that time with me. So hopefully you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed having you here. So with that said, take care everybody, have a great night, and I'll see you next time.